Yes, this is Lisa Marie. Hey y'all, who y'all? Okay, so my daughter, I booked her flight and she will be leaving. She'll be leaving this weekend. She's going to New York, and I got to live with that or not. So it's one or the other. I'm gonna live with it or I'm not. So I'm gonna live with it. But I don't know. The thought of her leaving, I did cry. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I did cry. I shed a little tear or two because I was like, but I thought that, we were going to be together and it was like our little summer and we were going to do our thing and da 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 da. She's like, okay, mommy, no, mommy, I have to go, but you stay. You have to stay, mom. And I know. And she was just telling me, like, I'm so proud of you. You're so driven and you're smart and you're beautiful and you made me the woman that I am today. And you're all right. It does say a lot about my daughter, how she likes it. Y'all, I'm telling you, when I say that my daughter's life has always been hooked up, it has always been hooked up. She never wanted for anything, no matter what situation I was in. And we always had the best. Even when I had a man in my life, they didn't just spoil me, they spoiled her, or they treated her, like a queen as well as treating me. So yes, I did do that. That was me. Remember when I said when you see something, you be like, I did that, and I did that, and I did that. I totally did that. That was me. That would be me. I mean, we did when we used to travel. We stayed at the Marriott or at the lowest. We would stay on extended stays, and we were renting. Always rented cars, and even the way I'm doing it now, renting the house and renting the car. Like I get it. I totally get that I did that. So I'm living with that, y'all. But I don't know who I am anymore. Like I cannot. I feel like I've never been in this place before where I just don't know who I am. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing amazingly. Sometimes I feel like I'm a mess. Sometimes I feel like I know exactly what I want. Sometimes I feel like I don't. I'm in such a vulnerable place. I feel so vulnerable. I feel so vulnerable, y'all. Like I want to be grown and I want to know what's going on and I want to have it all together and I want that. Like, why am I not having that? Why is my life not together? Like, but I get it. Like, it's not. It's not together. Meaning, like, where do I live? Somebody said, I want you. I hope you do come back on Afrocentric Home Decor and Style channel. We really love your decorating. I don't have a house to decorate. Like I feel like I don't have a place to live. Like I'm really out here in the world, And didn't I ask for that? Didn't I ask to be out here in the world? Even the idea like, oh, you not seem like you want to learn Spanish. You're probably right because like right now we have a student here. He's young. He's only 18, but his Spanish is so good because he really wants it and he's young, so he gets it. And he's sitting there speaking this excellent Spanish. And at first, I was trying to really listen to them talk, and they were talking to me. And then my mind was like, girl, you don't care right now about no Spanish. Let's just be honest and tell the truth. You ain't thinking about no damn Spanish. You don't care. You're not into it like that right now. And for a second, and it was a second, I was like, oh my God, what happened to me? Like, and I realized, Spirit is saying, that's what travel does. It changes you along the way. That's why you're out of your comfort zone, so you don't know. That's why you feel like a mess, and sometimes like you got it together. Sometimes you feel like you don't know what the hell you're doing. Sometimes you feel like you don't know if you're coming or going. That's why the things that used to excite you don't anymore, and the things yet to excite you, you haven't experienced yet. That's called travel abroad with no plan, and that's okay. My daughter, who I thought that was a plan, that we were going to be together, but in actuality, I feel like the universe had a bigger plan, a greater plan. She's a grown woman, a young lady, but a grown young lady. And I guess in a way, I feel like I'm reverting back to a child. This is a lot. I'm telling y'all want to travel? Traveling in many ways can bring you to a deep vulnerability. Especially, I feel like the way I'm doing it, thinking I had a plan, but the plan is different, so now I have to go with another plan. Ooh, y'all, like I can't even explain it to y'all. Who am I? Who am I? I don't know. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know that I'm going to put one foot in front of the other and keep it going. I know this is the most transformational time that I've had in a long. I ain't had a movement in my soul in so long. Me, Marley Marlene sat me down and she was saying things like, your spirit is fine. It's not your spirit that ever needs anything. Your spirit knows what to do, where to go, where to be, where you need to go, where you need to be. But your soul is searching. Your spirit doesn't need doesn't search. Your spirit is solid. Your spirit is always. Your spirit is infinite. It's your soul that's searching. And she said, you got to go search for that soul. You got to allow your soul to find itself. She said, I understand where you are. She said, go, do it. The ocean is calling you, get back to them. Matter of fact, she hooked me up with a best amiga of hers that beachfront property actually on the ocean, and I could actually have a room in the house because I said to her, and this is something I want to talk to you about traveling that I want to make sure that I'm telling y'all just in case other people don't. She was saying something. She was like, I was like, well, I think if you can find me a place, I like a place because she knows everybody. I would like a one bedroom because I don't need anything too big and I want to live alone. She said, oh, no, no, no. You cannot live. You don't need to live alone. You do not. And I said, me specifically or me like what? What do you mean? Like me in general? And she said, in general, she said, and I want to just give you this tip just for those that might be getting out there alone. She advised that you don't travel alone. She said, this is what I'm going to do. She said, I know in here, in my country, when a woman is alone, a lot of times there's predators and people prey on a woman alone. She said, I'm going to suggest that you stay with family, and my best friend is going to be your family. People here need to know that you got family. She said, and a lot of countries are like that. Who can speak for you? If they think you don't have family, that's the states too, y'all. If they think you don't have family, they're going to try to play you to take advantage of you. They're going to think twice about doing anything to you, knowing that there's somebody looking for you, somebody wondering if you're coming home. Somebody's going to ask and call somebody if you don't show up. And I thought, woo, we're talking about power. Like she really said to me, she said, so I'm not going to do that to you. I'm going to make sure that the next place that you are is going to be just as good as this place. And I'm going to get you back to that ocean because I think you do need that too. And she was just like, it was just so powerful. And then, afterwards I was shook because I was just like, oh my God, why? But I asked for this, y'all. I know that I did. So I want to say that to you. We see this idea of solo travel. Now she's older. She's in her 60s. That's not actually old, but that's still young. But her suggestion is, and I'm just going to pass it on for somebody that might need this. She says, no, you should always hook up with somebody else. And you don't have to. There's people that solo travel all the time. But I think depending on the place and the country, you want to always make sure you're safe. And to her, that's most important. And she feels like where we are in the DR, you want to be safe. So she definitely is hooking me up with somebody else. It's the wonderful thing about your teacher and getting what you need is that, sometimes it's hard to let go, but I know I have to let go, and she knows too that I'm ready to go on to the next. She said something to me. She said, when I met you in Santiago with, who, she said, I could tell you was getting no sleep. I could tell you she said, too many Presidentes. She said, it wasn't the same person when I met you in April. She said, but look at you now. There's a more of a peace to you, and then you look more rested, and you just got your energy back. But she says, it's okay that I know, she said, I could tell, you feel confused, you don't know. And that's okay too. Yeah, it's amazing, I just got to share the journey with y'all. So I don't know, maybe I was watching the wrong vlogs, but all the ones I watched was, I'm having an amazing time and you should come to this country and you're going to have it too. And I think people do have an amazing time. And I think people don't have any issues or problems. But I didn't know starting off that mine was a soul-searching mission. But mi madre Marlene sure reminded me of that. And not to say somebody else's is not a soul-searching mission, but I'm very clear that mine is a soul-searching mission. I came to heal, but to recreate. I feel like, it's like what your Christians say, I feel like the divine is breaking my ish all the way down to build me back up again. Like I feel it like I never felt it before, y'all. I now understand that I'm not supposed to know. That's the problem with me. Spirit say, you always want to know. You always think you know. You go out thinking you know, but you don't know. And it's okay because really that's a sign of maturity when you realize that you don't know. And right now, I am feeling all of the I don't knows to the I don't know, okay? And I hate it, and I hate it. And then I love it, and then I don't want it. And then I'm looking around going, why I don't care about Spanish anymore? Why Spirit's like, stop wondering why you're not doing something and sit down and figure out who you are. And don't even have to figure it out. Allow who you are to be. It's like I'm another person. I didn't know that coming out of that 8-year relationship, that I saved up all of that, all of my freedom, all of my liberty, my autonomy over me. I stored it because at one point I knew it was coming back. Do you try to see what I'm saying? I knew it was coming back. I knew that I was going to be able to walk into my own, but I had to meet the last person and I had to have that experience. Yo, my plan was to come here and be buck wild. My plan, obviously, was to come here and have fun. That's my big famous Leo word. We love fun. And in actuality, I did. I had a lot of fun. Y'all all reminded me of that. Like when I look back at the videos and the dancing and the different places and the places that I went that I didn't have to drive to, all of it. I had so much fun. But I feel like now this last month is another level of fun. When my daughter went, like I booked her flight and like I said, I cried a little because I thought it was going to be this. And I was like, I could go home. I could go back to New York. I could go to New York. I could go back to North Carolina. But I can't, y'all. I can't. And you don't know, y'all. Like there's parts of me that go, yes, you can. You could do it. Just let it go. You did enough. You traveled enough. What you trying to prove, you know? But that's part of me that's feel like that's that miedo. That's that fear. That's the part of me that I feel like it's not really like she's just. That's the one that says, you did good enough. Keep going. And everything in me, a real sense of me, is saying, allow. You don't know, and that's why you're scared, because you don't know where the next place. So you're going to this other person's house, and you're going to in this room, and you're going to be on the beach the way you want to be, and it's you don't know, and this time you don't have the hombre to distract you. You got to do you, because that's I vow to do me. I vow to do me. I don't know. I see this 18-year-old young boy, and his whole life is ahead of him, and I just love that experience of him. But this is his time. This is his time in this house to have his lessons. And I was the student before, and in a sense, I was the student again in another way. But I feel like it's time for him to have this house and have his experience, not me learning Spanish. It's his turn. It's time for my daughter to experience life in the way that she does from her perspective as a young woman. But it's equally time for me to have whatever that is that I need. You know, I didn't know. I was like, why? Like, I always say, why can't I just do everything? Like, I just want to, like, why does spiritual stuff got to happen all the time? But, you know, the creator be laughing at me, be like, girl, that's what you are. That's what you do. And a lot of people admire you. A lot of people watch you. So this is good. I know something. I could tell you this because I discovered it. I'm going to be a bad sister when this is done. Like, I'm going to be so freaking fierce when this is all done. I could feel it. I could feel it in my bones that this is the best thing that could have happened to me. You know, I was thinking to myself, like, when I'm done here in República Dominicana, do I think that I'm ever coming to the Dominican Republic again? Not because it's bad or anything's wrong. I don't think so. I think my time here will actually be done. I really believe it. I know something too. It's funny. I was sitting there thinking, oh my God, you know, I got to go back to home, and I got to, because I got to sell everything and do all this stuff so I can go back in the world again. And as soon as I was thinking about home, this email pops up, and it's from my property management that says, reminder that your lease expires. Actually, I thought it was at the end of November. It's actually at the end of October. And you got to give 60 days if you decide not to renew. So at the end of August, I got to let them know either I'm going to stay for a little while longer. I got to look at the terms. I don't know if you have to do a year again, or if I'm going to move forward. I was like, oh my God, I felt like that was a sign that said, well, it looked like you moving forward. So I don't have 3 months to get out of North Carolina. I have 2. September, and then in October, at least for the week, and I know I'm going to stay in Africa a little longer, I probably won't even be there that much. Like, oh my God, like what is going on in this, like what? Okay, y'all. So anyway, I'm just sharing with y'all that I've realized that I'm very protected, that the angels are with me. I know I could go to New York. My sister's like, you come. That's my sister. I love my sister. My sister loves me. My family loves me. I got family, y'all. I got peoples that really love me. If something was to happen to me, somebody would know. But for the universe to provide me with family here is so important. So making those connections, especially if you're staying in a place you've really never been or do not know, I'm going to say to you, hold on to those connections of people that love you and want to make sure you're okay. Because there's obviously something in my spirit that makes this woman want to love on me. Something in my spirit that makes her want to make sure that the next place I go, that it's okay with her. Because it's her responsibility in her mind that you are good because you're my friend. And that's just a beautiful thing to learn, that out there in the world, you might be scared. You might think you're alone, but you're not. You're not. And I love it. Somebody said, when I said, oh my God, my daughter's going, like leaving already, and I thought we were going to have this, together, mommy time, mommy daughter time, and you said she was your getaway partner. I love that. You don't even understand how much you don't know that she did come to clear some air. She's like, I done did my work. My work is done. My mama's good. She with good people. She got friends. She got people she can call in a minute. They going to come see about her in the DR. My daughter is like, we good, mama. You're gonna be in the space now. I know I could go. And I feel like, staying in New York, like I stayed in New York 3 months after I got robbed by gunpoint many years ago, and when I was in Oakland, and I was healed. My family fortified me. I felt so good about myself, when I got back, and I was strong. But I know it's not to go back there. I got to keep going forward. Like my daughter said, brave and courageous and strong, and she said of the word that I used before that I really loved, and I just thought, wow, that's me. Like I know y'all. I don't know y'all. I don't always see my strength. I don't always see my courage. I don't always see my resiliency. I don't always see it. Driven is what she said. Oh my God, would y'all describe me as driven? Like I didn't know, and I need to know. So I need y'all to drop in the comment box. Do y'all see that too? Do y'all see the courage and the driven and the perseverance and the resiliency? Because I don't know. I think when you look at yourself, you can't see yourself. And yeah, it is a little crazy what I'm doing, because now there is no plan. And I think one time I read somewhere where if you want to make God laugh, make a plan. So I guess I'm right in pocket right now in spirit, because spirit's like, it was never really a plan. You thought it was. Can you imagine that? Spirit said to me right now, it was never really a plan. You just thought it was. You thought it was a plan. It ain't no plan. The plan is to be confused. The plan is to don't know. If you're a traveler, world traveler, or you just knowing this place where I am, please drop that in the description box so I know I'm not by myself. I really mean it. Have you ever felt like you don't know what the hell's going on? How did you get here? What's next? I don't know myself. I'm grown. Why I'm not being grown? Why I don't feel like I'm grown? My daughter said, I think you're making some very grown up decisions. Am I? Am I making grown up decisions? Because I feel so not grown right now. I feel like I kept saying I don't know, like, and I know I'm the counsel. Like I tell people, you do know. She says it's okay. It's okay. Can you be in that place? Can you be in that place that you don't know? It's like, no, I'm controlling. I need to know, like, but I don't know, y'all. And I think for a controlling person like me, it's probably the best thing that I could be doing. And it's so funny. Like I think my daughter has always been my excuse to say, like, I don't need to focus that deeply on me. I got her. And now when she's like, could you just get me back to New York? I got it from there. And I'm like, wow. She's a grown young lady and I'm a grown woman, but yet I feel like a child. I feel lost. I feel like I don't know what's going on. But yet it's funny, I won't go back home. So that must say something about me. It might say I'm freaking crazy. I don't really know. You know how you just feel like there's more for you to get, and that it's a reason why you're staying in a place too long. So, and when you go home, that you go home and you pack. Back there like that, I just know I don't. And that just is wild for me right now. Like, oh my God, what? What is this? Who am I? I don't even know who I am. I don't even know what I am. I don't. Is there ground under my feet? I don't even know that. Where's the ground under my feet? I don't see it. What happened? I don't know. But that's what I left, didn't I? I had a lot of ground under my feet in North Carolina. And that's exactly what and I was so, I remember, I said to myself, I would stay in that house sometimes 4 days straight and never step out the door. Believe it or not now, honey, my life is not like that anymore. And when I ask myself, which one do I prefer? At least the feeling, I prefer where I am now. I prefer the life that I'm living, even though it's so unstructured. It's funny that my daughter described that she likes trips with more structure. And I said, I don't really need trips with a lot of structure. Matter of fact, if it's too structured, I probably can't even do it too much. And I realized that says something. This is exactly what I can handle what's going on. I'm writing the dang script as I go along. This ain't the written out script where you just follow it. I realize that now. Apparently and obviously, I'm writing the script. And I'm so glad you're here for me. I'm so glad we're on this journey together. I'm going to be a bad sister. The things I'm learning, the things I'm learning, but I don't know, like y'all, it was so funny though. I gotta go back to that. When I was sitting at La Mesa, I'm sitting at the table, and this little boy, cause he 18, so he little boy, he like whatever that's about. And what I mean, his Spanish. I was like, wait a second, did you do this before in another life? Like he's like, I just, I do the lingo and everything's in Spanish. He tell you all the things that people tell you when you're real serious about learning the language, which is true. So I love him already. But this is his time in this house with his teachers. My time is to go find some parts of me that I don't think anybody took. I think the parts that I'm looking for, I never had. In other words, it's always been in me, but I was never introduced to it. I don't look for parts that somebody took from me. This is the first time in my life that I could say that what my soul is searching for, I have not yet discovered. Nothing. This is not that past. I'm looking for my old pieces of me that I left behind and all that poetic stuff, which is beautiful. I know I'm not. I'm looking. My soul is saying, "Come over here. Go this way. Go this way now. Go that way. Go over there. There's some things that you yet to discover." I feel like I've been coming from things that I left behind as opposed to things that is yet to discover. That's a concept for me, that my soul is wanting to go to the places that would be the best places for me, not just physical. I wasn't even talking about physical, but spiritual. I feel that, and that's probably why I feel so freaking crazy right now. Like I told my daughter, I'm supposed to have this together. Like I'm supposed to be like dope. I'm supposed to know and put things in place and know it. I gotta talk to y'all. Let me see where you're at on this one. Hey, blessed divine, keep moving forward, sister. We're continuously evolving. Keep growing, living, learning, and loving. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Shondas, you say, hey, Lisa, I get it. 8 years is a lifetime in a way. I have never been in any relationship so long, so your path would be a self-discovery of sorts without the traditional partnership. Ashe, thank you. Hey, MDCWHG, absolutely, you say. I'm so excited for your journey. I trust you. Thank you. Hey, sassy class. These decisions you are making isn't normal. I think I love it. It might be midlife crisis, but you are living life as adventure. Now is the time to do that. You can afford it, so why not? Okay, thank you. I got what you're saying. I almost didn't understand it, but I do now. And I thank you, and I want it all. Thank you. Give it to me, y'all. I'll take it. Jimmy says, hey, Lisa and everyone. I'm glad I caught the live. Peace and blessings to everyone. To you too, Jimmy. Hey, Beverly. I love what you're doing. Thank you, Beverly. Hey, Karen. I love hearing this. This is so helpful for me. I'm so glad. Y'all, but I could, the whole thing is, y'all, I could go back home right now. I can go back to my life. I can re-sign the lease. I can go on about things. Why can't I do that? Because it's not supposed to be done. I know me. I know me in North Carolina. I know me as Miriam's mother. You understand? I know me. I don't know me as Miriam's mother to a young lady. I don't know her. I never met her. We just be introduced. I never met this Lisa who is now a mother to a young lady who's traveling around the world without her. I don't know her. Spirit wants me to know her. I don't know her living in another country. I don't know her living with other people she don't know, although I did that a few times in my life. I don't know her. I don't know her. And I got to know her. I got to keep going. I can't stop. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I wish I could. Maybe I could tell you like, oh, I wish I could. Like I was going, girl, like I can't. And my daughter says, don't. And that's all I need. My daughter's like, girl, you better keep going. You better keep going, Mama. She's like, you are? Like, I'm a mess. She's like, no, you're a mess. No. She's like, I don't think people see that. I think people see like somebody who is like, let's do this. Let's keep going. Let's see what's up ahead. Don't be afraid. I just feel like my ancestors are with me, and the day that I'm no longer here, then that's divine as well. That part of like the fear, like I think I know I'm losing that. Fear of death. I just don't believe my ancestors so much, I just don't feel like it's my time. At the same time, when it is my time, I'm going to be like, okay, let's do this now. We're on another dimension. Let's live life up here or in here or with this or on this. Like I get it. And I think once you lose that kind of fear, I think that life starts to really happen for you. I think it's called living once you have no fear. I think the opposite of fear is it may not even just be love. It might be living. The opposite of fear is living. Okay, if I don't fear, I'm going to live. But if I fear, I'm not even going to be living. I'm going to be walking, breathing, but not living. Like I feel alive, y'all. Like it's crazy and scary and stupid and dumb and weird and Some might even say dangerous. But why do I feel more alive than I ever felt? Why do I feel more alive now than I felt in so long? I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm sitting here so like not knowing. I have no wise words. I don't know. Maybe I do it. I don't even know it. I'm sitting up in this house. I'm a baby. That's what she said to me. She said, she looked at me after a while, told me all these beautiful spiritual things. And then she said, you're a baby. I love it. You're a baby. She called me a baby. And that's a beautiful thing to feel at 50 something years old. I'm a baby. I'm one to admit I'm a baby. I'm starting over. I don't know. I don't know. And I got to go for it. I know when I do return ever to the States, and I'm of course, my baby, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do, but I know that I'm telling y'all going to be like, I remember her journey. I could see it now. Can I predict just a little bit? When I be in those interviews and people, magazine articles and all the other stuff, they're going to be like, I remember her telling that story. I was there on the journey with her. I feel like I'm going to persevere. The other thing, too, with the Spanish thing, which is so interesting that I was really thinking about, y'all, is that Sarah said, why are you making this so difficult? So you ain't learning that right now. Maybe you learn it, maybe you won't. Maybe that was never the intention. Even though are you feeling it deeply right now? Not really. Okay, you're doing great. Look at you. You're doing great. Let's keep going. That's all. The only thing that I know that I'm hearing for sure in my spirit is let's keep going and do it in front of everybody and reflect in front of everybody and encourage and inspire just by living your own life. And always be truthful. Always tell the truth about your journey. I feel that we need more vloggers to say, y'all, this is difficult. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all, I'm lonely. Y'all, I'm scared. Y'all, I don't know. I got over here, but now I don't want to be there. I want to be over here. Like, don't make it pretty. Make it what it is. That's what I can do. Now, I can always deliver that to you. I can deliver my truth. But I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it all, and I'm going to show it as much as I can because I'm not alone. I know you're feeling me. I want to thank you. My Patreon. We are about to, that channel, it's like a channel. Please visit my Patreon. I put a video up there. It was the last video of the Afro-Dominican aerobics. I think, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And I did that to say, I'm going to end of my chapter with a bang. And actually, on the 28th of this month, you'll be able to go to my Patreon and actually see that without pledging. But if you want to pledge, I want to provide some beautiful things for the Patreon. That we already know we're forming a nice little family over there. And we're going to start doing a pledge, depending on what you pledge, how much private videos you're going to get. But right now, it's to become a member, and it's going to be dope, because I feel it. I done prettied up the thing. You'll notice that, too, on my YouTube channel. I got a new picture. Like, let me say this. Before I left for the Dominican Republic, the first time in April, I didn't know. I didn't want to fix, I didn't want to do, I had a Patreon account, never used it. I got an Instagram, never used it. Now I want to use it. I want to make it pretty. I am a travel vlogger, y'all. And I like saying that. That excites me. Like, what excites you, Black woman? What excites you? Because that's it. Because it was nothing exciting me for a while. Have you ever been there where just nothing excites you? People go, well, what do you want to do? You be like, I don't really know. Like, what I want to do? Well, maybe you could do that. We know you like photography. You be like, I don't know. I'm not feeling that. I know you like to draw. You know what I'm saying? I was there. And now I'm like, I'm a travel vlogger. And I like that. And I'm exploring the African presence throughout the world, but especially Latin America at this point. And I feel good. Like, that feels right. But I'm also, I'm on a journey. I'm a spiritual woman. I teach about spiritual things, but in order to teach more as a content creator, I have to go out in the world as a teacher. I have to go out in the world as a healer. I have to go out there and get some more stuff and learn some more things so I can bring it to y'all. Do you understand? I'd be cheating y'all if I didn't do that. My eye is open. I could see, but I still don't. Your third eye is open, meaning you're spiritual, you can connect, you know what's going on, your intuition is up. Yet at the same time, it's open, but you can't see. Because I believe that spirit is only going to allow you to see what you need to see enough to get you to the next step. It's the whole thing can't be revealed. I know people say that, but I'm telling y'all right now, my third eye is open, but I can't see. Isn't that, some people would be scared of that. My third eye is open, but I can't see. Think about that for a second. And then be okay that your third eye is open, but you can't see, because what you can't see is actually something that is just perfecting itself for you. I'm okay now. I'm okay. I done got it out. I can't see, but my third eye is open. I'm gonna break that down. It means that I know I'm safe. I know I'm protected. I know that everything I'm supposed to see when I can't see because I don't know the whole picture. It's not planned. It's not going as planned. But it really is going as planned. It's just my plan. That's the ego part. And Leo's got a whole bunch of ego. So I know that. I know that. And I'm okay. So I love my journey, but I don't. I love it, but I don't. Okay. Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, hey, Lisa, I love what you're doing. Thank you, Beverly. Karen says, I love hearing this. This is so helpful for me. Thank you. Go ahead, Lisa. Your soul is oneness, so do it. More adventure and life experience. We each did not come here to settle in life. Ashe. Beverly says, the journey of self-discovery is beautiful. Thank you. Jay says, thank you for being you. You are so inspiring. I can't wait to travel. You introduced me to a whole other life. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Hey, girl. Thank you. Shirley says, I'm 62. I'm living my life vicariously through your adventures. Enjoy your life and go on to the next country. Be blessed. Thank you, Shirley. Sassy Class says, growth. Yes, rebirth. Thank you, Sassy. Karen says, it's not dumb. It's amazing. I can feel your jitters. You're right, but it's great. Thank you. Love the Patreon. Beverly, thank you. We doing it over there, y'all. We doing it in the Patreon. Come on in. I saw somebody just come in. I'm going to send you a personal thank you message. Jimmy been with me for a minute. Lisa, you are glowing. Thank you. I'm so happy to see your happiness in your journey. Praises to the Lord. Yes, yes, praises to the Lord. Thank you. Hey, Shondas. Yes, Lisa, you don't want to get third eye to see too much too quickly, so go with unfolding. I love the way you put that, Queen. That's so helpful. Thank you. Hey, Jay-Z, 100, she says. 100. Yes, like, it's over, but I can't see, y'all. I can't see, and I've never been here. This is that getting out your comfort zone-ish. I mean, you know how people say it? Don't you? People say, you gotta get out your comfort zone. You gotta get out your comfort zone. In your mind, you just be like, what that really mean? Like, I'm comfortable. Why would I want to get out of that? And then when you finally got out your comfort zone, you get why there is so much growth there, even though you can't see it. I think it's the like pictures like, oh, let me plan. I'm gonna plan, and it's gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna rent this apartment, and I'm gonna go to the next thing, and then the spirit's like, no, we're gonna do this all over. Let me tell you, your daughter about to come and blow some stuff up so you can move forward. Okay, now because you were kind of getting stuck. Like, don't you feel like, y'all, that you are so carried? That something grand has your back, that it will send whoever it needs to get you out. That's why I could keep going. That's the only reason why I could keep going, because I keep getting out of things. It's like, you know what, you're going to get in some stuff because you got a childlike spirit. She called me a baby, so you know I do. You got a childlike spirit. Like, you 50-something, I'm 50-something, y'all, but I have to say this because I need to admit this to somebody, because I couldn't even admit it to myself because I never thought that I was this way. I'm kind of like, I do have a childlike spirit. I'm kind of like, kind of naive in some ways. Like, I don't like that word for myself. Like, I never would describe myself as naive. So y'all can help me out with this word. But there is a innocence to me that I'm very shocked that I still have. And I remember having this. I remember that innocent person. I remember being that way. My mom used to be like, what you doing? Like, why you ain't playing the game? Like, why are you telling people how you really feel? My mother hated that I did that. Like, why you told him you like him? You told him, why do you tell people to stop? She wanted me to learn how to be a strong New York woman and just hide your feelings when you could. And I thought it was wise information. It was wise words, but I never could do it. But I thought I lost her. I said, I'm tougher now. I'm stronger. You can't get over me. You can't. I ain't sure. But yet, now that I'm like out here without a parachute, and I don't feel like there's a net to catch me, but it probably is, I realize I still am that girl. Like, I still got that innocence. I still got that not knowing. And I think it's that innocence and that naivete. I think it's that keeps me out here. Because if it was the other me, I probably would be too practical. I probably would know too much. I probably would be too afraid. But that part of me that's a little crazy too, it got to be a little loci in there too. I think that part of me is like, she's the one like, let's keep going. Let's go play some more. You know, because God got you. God has got you. Your ancestors got you. That's a deep revelation for me. Y'all might not understand what I'm telling y'all, because I never even said it to myself. This is something else. What the hell is going on? What is going on? What the heaven is going on? I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm not like, there is an innocence to me that I'm so grateful for, because I'm kind of not grateful for. I am grateful for. I haven't been grateful for because I didn't understand it. But God dang it, I did so much that I thought to get rid of her. She's still there. I think she's in y'all too. I think she's in you too. I think that little girl, or that little girl with that innocence, like, I want to be me. I want to share my feelings. I don't care what people think. I want to make mistakes in front of everybody, and I don't care what people say. Like, I think she's there. I think she's in all of us, and I think we have shut her down. You know, it's like the little girl, but always time when I heard about the inner child, I felt like the inner child, she was damaged. Did y'all get it the same way that the inner child might have been hurt, damaged? She's waiting to come out. She's hiding in the closet. She's scared. And now I don't feel like that. I feel like the inner child's like, girl, I ain't never going nowhere. I was waiting for you to dust me off because, like, I'm ready to play. Can we have some more fun? And I think for me, I had this duality thing going on for a very long time. There was Lisa and Nubia. Lisa's wild, Nubia's, a high priestess. And really, Spirit, this is the first time that I realized I don't have to be either or. That it could be fun doing aloe vera mask on my face and doing clay mask and going to the river and the ocean. My fun is the ocean. I'm more like a child than I've ever been when I'm in the ocean. I laugh like giggles, like it's the most ecstatic feeling that I've ever had in my entire life. It brings out the little girl, the giggle little girl, it was the ocean. Y'all thought it was the man, but y'all was the ocean. It was the dang ocean. And I realized that. So my fun is the ocean. Today we're going to El Rio. We're going to the river. I'm about to go kick it in the river. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go play. My little girl's gonna go play in the river, the ocean, in the sun, on the sand. She about to kick it. That's why I think I couldn't stay in that last relationship, because it was not free. It was not carefree. It was no little boy. There was no little boy that came out, and the little girl was always wanting to be out. And I'm really getting close to like being, whew. I ain't never been here. I ain't never been here. Not in this life. Maybe another one. Maybe another one. So y'all, help me out. I'm gonna keep going. Donate to the cause. You can do PayPal, Cash App. Please be a Patreon so I can give you some more stuff and share things with y'all that is definitely not for prime time. I want to be able to do that. Ooh, I'm sweating. I don't think I had a hot flash behind all that truth coming out. I think I did. Let me see. Where we at? Where we at? Yes, Lisa, you don't want, okay, JC, okay, I feel you. Oh my God, you are speaking for me, the inner child innocence. I can be such a big kid, and most people don't really know that about me. Go ahead, Marie, but we said it today, didn't we? Me too, says JC. Yes. Tony says, awesome, sis, love it. Hey, sis, are you still doing consultations? I am. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do one probably today. We are indeed divinely guided. Just got to get still and listen. We doing some consultations, yes. Sounds like you're free. Go ahead, sassy class. Karen Knight says, I want my inner child back. I'm so serious now, but that inner child is busting through. Yeah, she is. She's busting through, Karen. Beverly says, you have that childlike innocence because they don't care what people think. That's a good point, too. Beverly, you see me. When we going to meet? When we going to meet? We are. Thank you, Beverly. Tony says, yes, that's an honor. That is it, honoring the little girl inside of us. I love it, yes. Anissa Shakara says, keep going. Yes, y'all, I need y'all. Thank you. And that's a very beautiful thing for a black woman to say to other black women, I need y'all. That's why I'm on it like this. That's why I'm just giving and giving and giving. I ain't offered a dang class yet, have I? I don't have the class, y'all. I wish I could offer. I need to have a class because I need to survive and to eat, but I can't. I'm not going to be authentic. I don't have it. This is the class. We have a class right now. Tonight at 7 p.m. too, we're going to have our other class on manifestation, because I think I do that pretty well. But this is our class, and this is what y'all need. This is what I need. I need y'all. I need you as much as you need me, and you help me. So many of you are going donate, and I love that, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm a little girl. Like I feel like now, you know how you go in a room and like the grown people is talking, and the only thing you could do as a little girl sit still. I used to be the grown one talking in the room. It was everybody looking at me to find out for something. Now I got the young boy who's speaking in Spanish and it's beautiful. I got Marlene, who is so goddamn centered, like god dang it. I got my daughter, like she always been old lady. She got an old soul. I feel like everybody is planted firmly in the ground except for me. And I'm floating, but I love it. They so firmly planted that they all holding me. They keeping me grounded. I can see that, and they know that I'm floating. But at the same time, how deep is this? They're allowing me to float. At the same time, they going, that's okay, go as far as you can. We got you. We got you, girl. And that's what y'all doing too. The ones that love me, the ones that care, the ones like y'all, some of y'all got my back no matter what. Some of y'all be like, I'm jumping ship, she crazy, she done changed again. But the rest of y'all, that I think is a lot of me, y'all like, go on and go up your flow. Do it. We need you. We got you. We got you. We got you. And that is, I've never been here. I'm sharing a moment with y'all. I've never been here. I've never been here. And I just, I need to cry, y'all. I need to cry. And I realized that today. I was thinking about this too. I was thinking about how when Marlene cried for me, and I told her she cried for me, I didn't even cry. I was just like I was like dead face. Like I never been that dead face. I thought I was emotional. I was like, what's going on? But now I can see it now. Now, like my daughter leaving, and like I'm here, and like it's not. I don't have the man anymore. So now it's just me, and I'm about to go into this house with this other woman who's probably gonna be deeply profound. She's probably gonna be the next guru. But when I come out, I'm gonna have some dope classes, and I'm gonna have some books, and I'm gonna have some really wonderful things. But I've never been here. Never been here. I feel so. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know. But I thank y'all for going through this with me. I do that. Thank you, Queen. Hey, 3 La Natural. How are you? Hey, Dr. LaRonda Harmon. That the child in us is the purest and authentic part of ourselves. Yes, Queen. Tony Johnson, we need you too, sis. Thank you. We have to meet. You know it, Beverly. Egyptian, mwah. Hola, Lisa, and ladies, to you too. Unconditional love. Yes, Tony. Lara May. Float on, sis. Yes. Thank you, Queen. Sassy says, I'm crying with you, beautiful. Thank you. Hey, beautiful. You are a free spirit, and that's awesome. Always appreciate your vulnerability. Thank you. You're journaling to yourself. You got me crying over here, says Tony. Hey, JC for the love. I Dream a Black Queen says, rebirth, you are loved and supported. It's a beautiful life you live. Thank you. Yes, you hit that on the head. The next place is going to be like, wow, look at God. Yes. It's our season to be courageous. Keep leading us with light. Yay, yay. Hashtag Leo. Thank you. Yeah. Ooh, we going. We doing this. You got this. Thank you, y'all. You are not alone. We got you, sister. Thank you. I can't be crying at work. What, Mary? Like, girl, stop. I know. I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. I can't go back. I can't do it. Ashe, 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 intelligent class. So I love y'all, and I thank you, and I just, we're going on to the next spot, y'all. So you're coming with me. I don't know where it's going. I know where it's going to be. I won't announce it yet. I'm going to go check it out, and then I'll come back to y'all. So consider coming on to the Patreon, y'all, so we can do some things. And thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I love y'all with all my heart, and I'm gonna be. I love it. I love it. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Hey, Katrina, here from the USA for you. Thank you, darling. You got me crying. Beverly, I know, but we must need a good cry. Ooh, Black women need to cry sometimes, especially me. I was holding on, wasn't I? I was holding on, and y'all know I was. I was like, got out the marriage, like, y'all, I did that, got my car, got my this. I ain't cried yet about that, about anything. It's time. I love you, ladies. And I'll leave everything in the, y'all know where I'm gonna leave everything So if you want to support, you know how to do it. And thank you for this support. And thank you for the love, V Rose. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'll see you tonight, 7 p.m. We're going to talk about how to manifest that trip to Ghana because you're coming with me. Focus on healing yourself. Yes, Just Run. I have no choice, Just Run. I done put myself out here. I have no choice. Thank you. You got me crying, Katrina. I know. We thank you, sis. It's been a long journey. It ain't over yet. Much love to you always. We got this. Thank you, Tony. I love you. And I'll see you all in the next video, which is tonight at 7 p.m. Please come on because what brings me the greatest joy, Just Run, you talked about healing. This is healing, honey. But this is what it looked like. What brings me the greatest joy is to talk to you. What brings me the greatest joy is to say we can manifest everything. I want that luxury trip in Ghana. I need that luxury vacation in Ghana. And I'm going to be the teacher. And I need y'all to be there. So come on and see how we all can do it together. I love you, ladies. Let me go back in here and talk to these children because they so much smarter than me. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Love you, Abby Rivera. Mwah.